चैनल एंड आज की वीडियो में हम बात करने वाले हैं अबाउट न्यू Realme 7 Pro. So let's get into the video and let's do this.
You got me.
So now as the Realme 7 Pro is currently in the market competing against the other devices like its own the Realme 6 Pro and the under 20,000 best smartphone the Poco X2. So as in my earlier video I have talked about the new Moto G9 and as I told that it's a really disappointment. It's not an upgrade, it's an complete downgrade. So, same weird kind of thing goes here in the Realme section too. It's not actually a downgrade, but it's still not a great update. So let's get in the video and see that as a consumer where we have to compromise and what we are getting. So if we go ahead and talk about its display, the Realme 6 Pro had an amazing display, a great display, a big display with a 90Hz refresh rate. So a 120Hz refresh rate was expected from the Realme 7 Pro, but here you get no higher refresh rate, the standard 60Hz refresh rate. But there is an upgrade in this display, the new Realme 7 Pro comes with an AMOLED screen. So talking about AMOLED screens, it's really great to see an AMOLED screen under 20,000 with some great specs, along with great specs. So yeah, that's a surely upgrade because an AMOLED screen is always considered over an LCD screen. That's for sure. So here you have to compromise on the higher refresh rate, but you are getting a great screen, which is good for consuming entertainment videos, watching videos and all. If I talk about its body, the new Realme 7 Pro comes with an plastic back. Yeah. The low budget phones, which are actually a 10,000 phone, 12,000 phone, now they are coming with a glass back, but now the upper, like the mid-range phones are going to the plastic body. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. Yeah, it sure does make your phone lighter. It sure feels good, but it's still plastic. It doesn't give you the premium feel what a glass back gives. Now talking the terms of camera, the Realme 7 Pro, the Realme 7 Pro really did a good job. It's like I would say it's currently the best smartphone camera under 20,000 right now. But there's a small detail that this time the Realme pulled a Moto. What they did? Now here you have your main camera, you have your ultra wide camera with other 2 megapixel like a depth sensor and a macro. I don't get it that why are companies giving these kinda useless cameras just to make their spec sheet look good. It's just for the spec sheet. It's just about the numbers. Yeah, I have a quad camera, but half of my camera doesn't work. It's not good. So yeah, the Realme 7 Pro's main camera, it works really amazing. It's a good camera smartphone. It's good. Again, 2 megapixel depth, 2 megapixel macro. Shit, a complete shit. Now talking in the terms of battery, the Realme 7 Pro comes with the little bit of an upgrade, but still kind of the same, the 4500 mAh battery. But the big upgrade is that now the Realme 7 Pro comes with a 60 watt fast charging, which can just take your phone up to like 0 to 100% charge in just under 30 minutes. But the one thing I don't understand why they did this, as it's a new Realme device, it's a Realme 7 Pro. So they should have gone with an upgraded processor or upgraded chipset, but they did the exact Snapdragon 720. So if you go on and actually look in the device, it's actually a Realme 6 Pro with bit of an upgrade and bit of a downgrade. It's still kind of the same device. Yeah, you gave an AMOLED screen, but you took the higher refresh rate. You gave amazing camera and you also gave some shitty cameras. At least the Realme 6 Pro had a telephoto lens, which it doesn't. So you took over the telephoto lens. So now So if I just actually see, it's actually making the consumers, us the consumers, very confused, because if you're going to launch the same phone with just a bit of tweaked specifications, it's still the same phone. Consumers are going to get confused. What I actually want to say, the one reason I'm complaining this much is, I want to say, Realme, please don't confuse the consumers. Don't make it harder for us to choose. If you are bringing out a new phone, you're bringing a new device, make it a bit different than the previous one. Make it a good choice so that people would go. The reason they don't want to do this, I think, because they also want to sell the Realme 6 Pro along with the 7 Pro. So yeah, if they bring the 7 Pro, then they're going to kill their own sales. So yeah, that's all for today, and I hope you like the video. And this was a short comparison between the Realme 7 Pro and the Realme 6 Pro. If you want any other comparison between any other device, so that's all for today, guys. It's Nadi Parose signing off.